Okay, so we're gonna begin. You guys are behind the scenes. Got all my props ready. So you guys get to see the things that's going into this thing. And welcome to Tough Habit number 2. So, Mr. Williams, now that you finally made it to success, how do you feel about your film that you're currently working on? Would you have taken the time out of your day to give us this interview? A lot of work going into a one-man show, people. As you can see, a lot of work. It's gonna go into like something that's only gonna be like maybe 5 freaking minutes. I would do ponytails, but it would take way longer to get this shit done. So we're just gonna have to Roman Reigns the shit out of it, or Jason Momoa the shit out of it. Being discovered is hard work. Keep that in mind. This isn't gonna be that discovered video, I'm sure. This ain't even gonna go viral. But for fun, you know, we make movies because, well, I make movies because they make me happy. Let's hope this works out. Hopefully it hides the Superman. Rockstar. Well, Bob, playing this role as this Native American. The light's kind of bright in here, so I have to have the shades on. But also, I don't want it to ruin my makeup, and I want my eyes to run because the contacts are in. It's gonna make my eyes a little sore. But anyway, taking the time to make this movie, and it's very gracious for them to give me the chance to play part of my ethnic background, where I can represent my Native American side and pull this off. I'm hoping that representing a Native American superhero will at least open the door so that I can do more work and more representation of people who are of mixed ethnicity. I'm also hoping that I can mend some fences amongst Native American people and people who are non-native and not living in the reservation, and natives who live in the reservation. I hope I can bring them all together. I hope this thing is a thrill ride. I hope you guys enjoy this movie, and I want you guys to come and see it. Also, part of the proceeds are going to be donated. So, look for this. Now remember, this movie is not existing. This is not happening. This is just a monologue interview. And you guys are getting behind the scenes of what it takes for one man to do a mock interview with himself. I wish I was a makeup artist and had the ability to edit with my new computer, which is why I need to go back to my old computer, because then I could just film and put shit together. As y'all know, this Mac does not have a pause. My other Mac didn't have a pause, but iMovie was so much more non-sophisticated that an idiot like me could work it. Alright, so let's get back in here. So, when you were approached with the role, how did you feel about that? Did you have any negative toward that? Or did you just think, wow, this is going to be awesome, and I'm going to do the best that I can? Here we go again. Granted, there will be like some serious editing mistakes. Uh-oh. Yeah, I remember when you rush a project, you generally fuck up. Look, dude, I'm 45 years old. I haven't had an acting role unless I make my own stuff. So how do I feel about this? I feel elated. I feel joyful that I'm finally gonna break that wall down and be one of the other mixed actors that has gotten to the point where people don't just expect a black guy or a white guy or an Asian guy to be in the film and to be the lead. How do I feel about being the lead in something that's not mine? Awesome. I feel totally awesome. Now my character, unfortunately, is not a mixed character. I am playing a full-blooded Native American, so I gotta be sort of grateful that I passed the look test and that I look Native American enough to actually hold this role and play it off. They're gonna put me in war paint. They're gonna give me this cool-ass outfit, you know. They're gonna let me have this bow and arrow. It just came out of the wrapping. You know, they're gonna let me shoot things. And unfortunately, the downside of everything, before you ask, let me answer. I have to ride a horse. I'm dreadfully afraid of horses. I know you're thinking, why are you afraid of horses? Well, as a child, I was bit by a horse when I was a kid trying to feed the horse because they didn't teach me that you feed the horse like this. I fed the horse like this. And so it bit me, lifted me up, chewed my fingers. They didn't chew them off. This one and this one. I'm still traumatized from that. Whenever I see a horse, my thumb and my middle finger burn. Whenever I talk about horses, my thumb and middle finger burn. And every time I bring up a conversation of horses, my thumb and my middle finger burn. So, I guess we should probably end this interview and call it a day, maybe. I hope you guys really like this shit. I'm pretty sure I got off topic just a touch. So, Mr. Williams, anything else you would like to tell us about this film? Do you have a gag order or disclosure that you're not allowed to say any other comments you'd like to make as we bring this interview to a close? I mean, it would be like your fans and your friends would all like to see this. So is there anything you would like to really bring home or not bring home? Okay. Had to make sure the damn thing paused. Again, let me reiterate. I want to thank the Party Stars here for the Native American gear that I bought from them. The bow is actually real. That didn't come from the Party Stars here. That's mine. That came from a little store on 250. Like I said, this is a one-man show. I don't have a staff or anything like that. So, bear with me. Got to get it as close to it like I had it before. There's a reason why this thing's getting shot from the chest down. Well, yeah. I'd like to say to my friends and my fans, I do have a gag order, so I'm not allowed to tell you what the film is called. I'm not to tell you anything else other than what the film was about me playing as a Native American warrior. Now, I am one of the leads. I'm not the lead, but I am one of the lead. I'm the guy whose character you'll fall in love with, and then you won't. So that being said, that's all I can give you. I can't give you anything else. I'd like to thank you guys for having me. I'd like to thank you guys for taking your time to come in the middle of our shoot and give me this interview. So I have to go back to work. And you guys have a great day. Be seeing you. Oh, don't worry. It's pretty much over. I just gotta do the interview closing out part. You'll like it. FYI, they didn't have pants for this shirt. I may do another one tonight with the Captain America outfit. This is just a test anyway. So, again, hopefully you guys will like it. Well, thank you for letting us have the interview, and that was right rude of you, Mr. Williams, to just walk out in the middle of the interview. You would think that as an actor you would have some decency and respect for your fans to just walk out before I even got to thank you. How rude. Actors. You know, sometimes when actors get too big for their britches, they just think they can do what they want. This guy's just getting started. How dare he walk out of my interview with him? God, I hope I don't lose my job for this. Thank you guys. And for my crew and my family and my friends, I just did a job with James Williams Jr., who's on a movie on a secret location, and I really don't understand why he couldn't give me more. And I guess when actors do get too big for their britches, they just decide, hey, we're going to give this guy who's giving me the interview the finger. That's not cool. He could have been a little bit more respectful. He could have at least given me more, and he didn't. This has been 5 minutes of my life that I can't get back because that actor is a jerk. You guys should not hire him. He is a straight jerk. He didn't even shake my hand. He thanked me and he walked off. What kind of actor thanks you without shaking your hand and just decides they're going to walk off? That is not cool. He's a 45-year-old jerk, and he should know better. He's supposed to respect his fans and give the people what they want. Because without the fans, without the people, without us, he doesn't eat. He doesn't have a career. And he should be ashamed of himself for not being able to reveal to me the movie that I am coming to interview and find out about. And I had to travel a long way to get here. And that was not cool. You're a dick, Mr. Williams. You're a dick. Alright? So you keep that in mind, buddy. I hope you have much success, though. I can't wait for this movie to come out. You guys have a nice day. But I'd go smack an actor in the face for being a jerk. Somebody better call my lawyer, by the way, because that's going to happen. You guys aren't going to see it, but it's going to happen. Because no one shortens my interviews. No one. Got that? No one. I've had enough. Delete that footage. Okay, so you see how quickly I turned that around. The thing with acting, the hardest part isn't the acting. The hardest part is getting your foot in the door. The hardest part is actually being discovered. The hardest part is finding the role that suits you. And I prefer TV and internet acting, prefer to movies, because I don't think I would work much if I was a movie star. I really don't. I think that I would have to wait like forever. And then you'll have to bide for roles. And when you're fighting for a role, you know, the actor that sells the most money or brings in the most money on everything they do tends to get the roles. So I made this as a mock interview. I'm going to do another monologue, but I made this one as a mock interview so you guys can see that I'm not a complete idiot. And sometimes when you do monologues, people tend to like them. Sometimes they don't. So I did this monologue as a interview process so that you guys could see that one-man shows don't work like that. Usually you have a team, and if it's a one-man show, it's more or less a comedy. And if you have a team and you actually have a place to actually film instead of a bedroom like I'm filming in right now, they tend to work out better when you have someone who can do your makeup, someone who can, we're going to slap makeup on your face and shave your face so that they can tell that you're not the same guy. I'm pretty sure all of you will be able to tell that I'm the same guy in the video, and that's cool. And I would like you to, because it's mine, and you know, it would make more sense for you guys to be able to see that. So for the after behind the scenes things, you know, making a movie is not really that hard. Alright? The reason I say that, making a movie, every independent film I've made in less than 2 months. And the reason I made them in less than 2 months is because, one, I don't have any money. Two, I had a good team for the guys who like to show up. And three, locations was easy, and I was actually using a camera like that. And you know, if you can get the right editing and get the right scenes, and you know, storyboarding helps. I didn't really do a lot of storyboarding because that took up more time than I had. I storyboarded in my head. I know what scenes I wanted to shoot, and that helps to know what scenes you want to shoot. So if you work it out scene by scene with your actors, you get stuff done. Now for my stuff, my actors enjoyed the martial art aspect more than the dialogue. And most of our dialogue is improv. And the reason why it's improv, because a lot of stuff that you have on paper, not this, because that's my psychology stuff, you don't need that. This is my cast list for American Kunoichi, which has no dialogue. Anyway, since I can't find something with dialogue, a lot of the stuff with dialogue, the dialogue doesn't always translate. Alright, for my Love 17, this doesn't have any dialogue. This is also my cast list. you know, in a shitload of my songs. So yeah, I don't have a means of showing you what we do. Okay, well, that sucks. Anyway, you could write down something on paper. This sounds awesome. You know, it sounds great. And then the actor will read it, and the actor will say, you know, I kind of don't feel that, you know. And when the actor's not feeling it, it doesn't translate well. And when it doesn't translate well, you get a clusterfuck for a film. So sometimes improv is great, sometimes it's not. It just depends on how that actor's feeling. If the actor's good at translating what you've written, then you keep it. If the actor has something better, you use that instead. Or you film both. Now the thing with filming, when I film, I have 2 cameras set up. So one is close range for up close shots, and one is long range. The problem in a lot of my stuff is keeping people out of frame for the long range camera, and keeping whatever actor is also doubling as the cameraman out of the frame of that camera. So that's where the problems come in. But outside of that, it's fairly easy to make a movie in 4 months' time. And actually less than that, because I've made a movie in 2 and 3 months. It just depends on the movie and the ability of the actors to show up and how much time they can invest in the movies. So, that being said, you can check out a lot of my old stuff on Kung Fu Havoc #1, and most of my new stuff will be on Kung Fu Havoc #2. I would like to close out this video by saying, I'm James Williams Jr. Thank you very much, and I hope you guys thoroughly enjoy the interview. Be seeing you.